The direction of your life can shift in just 7 days. 1 degree of change today puts you in a whole new country a year from now. So if you've ever said, I feel stuck, or nothing ever changes, let me ask you, what did you change? Because here's a principle worth writing down. For things to change, you have to change. And that's what happened to me. 5 small habits, 1 ordinary week. And suddenly, the direction of my life, my energy, my attitude, my results, everything shifted. Let me share those 5 habits with you. Not because I read them in a book, not because someone told me they worked, but because I lived them and they worked.
Let's be honest. You're not broke because the world is unfair. You're broke because you've been protecting your comfort zone like it's your kingdom. Every day you say you want to be rich, but you wake up late, you scroll instead of learning, you talk instead of acting. And the truth is, your progress is dying slowly, not because you're unlucky, but because you're being eaten alive by 5 silent enemies. And until you face them, you'll stay exactly where you are. This is the uncomfortable truth about getting rich. Enemy 1, comfort. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Every person you admire, Musk, Goggins, Buffett, Jobs, they all had one thing in common. They made pain their partner. Jim Rohn used to say, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better, but comfort whispers, you've done enough today. You'll start tomorrow. You deserve to rest. And every time you listen to that voice, you trade your potential for temporary pleasure. The rich don't chase comfort. They chase growth, even when it burns. Remember this. Discipline feels painful, but regret is agony. Enemy 2, distraction. We live in the loudest era in human history. Everyone wants your attention, but attention is the new currency. Every scroll, every notification, every useless debate steals the one thing you can't buy back: focus. You don't lose to smarter people. You lose to distracted people. Warren Buffett once said, the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Focus is a weapon, and most people hand it to the enemy. Protect your attention like it's gold, because it is. Enemy 3, inconsistency. You can't build a kingdom by showing up when you feel like it. That's why 90% quit before they even see results. The gym, the business, the content, the mindset, it all dies without consistency. Everyone wants fast money, but nobody wants slow progress. Success is built in boredom, when it's repetitive, when it's silent, when no one claps. That's where your future is built. Don't underestimate showing up daily, because every rep, every post, every grind compounds quietly until it screams success later. Consistency beats intensity, always. Enemy 4, ego. The poorest people in the world are often the ones who think they already know everything. Ego keeps you broke because it makes you unteachable. You can't pour new wisdom into a full cup. The real rich, they're students forever. They read, they listen, they shut up and learn. The moment you say, I already know this, you've stopped growing. Drop your ego, pick up humility, because the day you become too proud to learn is the day you start losing. Enemy 5, fear of failure. You know what's crazy? Most people would rather stay broke than risk looking stupid. They fear rejection, embarrassment, and failure more than poverty itself. But every millionaire you see failed more than 99% of people ever will. Eamon Gadzhi lost clients, got scammed, went broke before he built his empire. Elon Musk went bankrupt twice before SpaceX succeeded. The difference? They didn't quit. Fear is not your enemy. Inaction is. Every failure is just a lesson the weak refuse to read. These 5 enemies, comfort, distraction, inconsistency, ego, and fear, they don't need weapons. They only need your permission. And the truth is, you've been giving it to them for years, but today, you stop. You take your power back. You commit to the boring, the painful, the uncomfortable, because that's where wealth is forged. Don't let another year pass while you play the victim. Start the war, win it daily. This is Nova Grind, where money meets discipline. Subscribe, and let's destroy the enemies of progress together.